Hi, I'm Ellery Channing. Someone wrote in wanting to know more about the dynamics of discussing your brokerage fee too soon. Well, here's how it works out psychologically. Whenever you meet a prospect for the first time, you're in what's normally thought of as a competitive situation. They're trying to feel you out, you're trying to feel them out. You're both using tactics, whether you know it or not, in order to kind of get the upper hand on the other one and learn a little more information about each other. It's not nearly as sinister as that makes it sound, but that's basically the way it works subconsciously. So when you meet somebody for the first time, when you go in for, let's say, a listing appointment, their perception of needing you in particular is very small, extremely small. They don't know you from Adam. They may have been referred to you, but they don't know you. So if you walk right in the door and they say, "What's your brokerage fee?" and you tell them, you've told them a brokerage fee that meets this tiny little need right here. Now, once you give a guy a brokerage fee, mostly this is with men because they get set in their ways. If you tell them your brokerage fee is X, all they can think of is it's X. And all they can think of is, I have this tiny little need for this particular salesperson, and this little need doesn't match up to the size of X. Does that make sense to you? So you must defer, like I've told you in my other courses, you must defer discussing brokerage fee until after you've done your presentation, because during your presentation you are going to continue to build your value, make your value larger and larger and larger and larger. As you build that value, as you are charismatic, as they like you, the more they like you throughout your presentation, remember, you need to be building that likability factor during your presentation. So as your presentation goes on and you ask intelligent questions and get them to respond, their need for you subconsciously gets larger with every few moments. The more intelligent questions that you can ask and then shut up and let them respond, the bigger this need for you becomes subconsciously in their mind. By getting them to do most of the talking, you're going into another dynamic of psychology, and that is investment commitment. By talking to you, by telling you things about their life, about their situation, about what they want, about what their plans are, they are investing time with you. When they invest time with you, their commitment level goes up. I hope that makes sense. Go to some of my other courses if you need more in-depth information. But when you get them to invest time, their need for you in particular goes up. So we want to spend as much time as we can with them, getting them to respond to intelligent questions, building rapport, being likable, being charismatic. So at the end, when you give them that very same brokerage fee of X, now they're comparing it to this need. And they go, "That's a good deal." And you will not have the resistance that you've been having in the past. New salespersons make this mistake all of the time. It's something you've got to make a conscious decision to no longer do. Go to my other courses and learn how to put off answering the brokerage fee question until the appropriate time. It's not a sleight of hand. It's just the way that business should be done. It's unfair to you as a salesperson for them to expect to know the brokerage fee right up front. Think about this. If you have any more questions, give me a call. I'll work it out with you on the phone. And as always, go to naturalsalesflow.com if you want a much more in-depth course on this subject. I'm Ellery Channing, and thank you.